You're listening to the New Old Heads podcast, shot live every Tuesday at twitch.tv/newoldheads and released every Thursday at noon via bringingdowntheband.com. The show is brought to you by Coleman Dental, Printfinity, Indie CD and Vinyl. Support the show directly by becoming a member at patreon.com/newoldheads.
You are now tuned in to the New Old Heads podcast. I am Major 7. The entire crew is here, literally this time, starting off with my man Jay Moore. How are you, sir?
Getting it how I live, and I'm getting it the best way I know how.
Oh, man, I'm a little disappointed by that one, man. It's usually more swag.
No, it's enough swag for you.
All right.
We ain't out here trying to impress you.
I'm just saying, man, he has a certain level. A certain level that's been established, but maybe I'm tripping. Never mind.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Longevity, how are you, sir?
Doing great, man. Oh, you want me to say something like
I was just
drinking but can't taste, smelling but can't smell?
Yeah, it ain't hit the same. Never mind. We'll do it next week. You gotta do it right when we come
All
in.
right. Yeah. I'm doing great, thanks.
Yeah, good to see you.
Yeah, great to see me too.
All right, my man. My immediate left, my man DJ Jay Diff. What's happening, man?
Salutations.
How's everything?
I'm mugging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I see you. Okay, custom mug. Let me take a.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, they have it held the wrong way. So
Don't worry about it.
Those are on newoldheads.com though.
Yeah, you can get your mug if you want. Shout out to my man Red August as well. He's here with his Sealy socks in the building.
wow, you really did. They can't see him. You really didn't put him on blast like that.
But we did it 2 or 3 episodes. I told you I had those are the socks that Sealy wore in her dress shoes in the
Look
color
like-
purple.
Kind of look like wife beater socks.
Yeah, they just low, real low. You could barely see them if you watch in the movie.
They just the socks
with
that
some dress
back
shoes.
in our day we had to make our own ankle socks, so we would take regular socks and fold them up under.
Yeah.
But now they make them and they look real funny.
When they went to the juke joint, those are the socks that she had on in that mug. I'm telling. When it was raining, those are the socks. I ain't mad at him though.
All right. Well,
And I heard
Mike's
she
gotta
got
think
that
about
nasty
feet, you know.
woman's disease.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Lone out here dry snitching, man. Cut it out. All right, let's go. Let's go ahead and get into.
you like them toes?
Stop, man. Don't stop doing that. Don't do that.
Hey, that's all right.
We on the radio. Don't cut that out. Even Jay Moore was like he might have been a little bothered by that comment. I think. Did that bother you?
Let's get to the topic.
All right. All right, man. So
Always looking for friends.
I'm just saying.
That's
Shout out to the chat as well. We appreciate you. So I saw Benny the Butcher from Griselda. Saw him on Drink Champs. I didn't get a chance to get through. Those interviews are like, some of them be 3.5, 4 hours.
Most
man.
of them be 3 hours.
Super long.
Yeah, like I have to break it up in sections sometimes. I can't sit there and watch or listen to, an interview that long. I think Games was
Clap for Major 7th right now.
he did be clapping for all the random stuff. But I got to thinking about one of the examples that I feel like Griselda is setting by them coming from a smaller market and being able to get to where they are now from their point. I think more people need to pay attention to it. We're from a city. I did a comparison from population. 256,000 and some change is for Buffalo. Indianapolis is at 864,000. Right? So when we think about Griselda, we think about the wave and what they built. But when you take a look at Buffalo and the size of that city, I think that's to be commended. And
They're
I don't
adjacent to. I mean, they're in the same state as New York City.
that was gonna be the part I was gonna ask you guys about. Because the closest city to us would be what? Chicago, as relative to that size,
Yeah,
right?
Chicago, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I still give them P's, even though they're way upstate and they still had to build a wave.
Yeah.
But do you guys think that gets pushed to the back sometime? Because I'm impressed with it when you think about Buffalo compared to what we traditionally think for New York. I think it should be more inspiring than it is. In my opinion, what do y'all think? I'll come to you first, Jay Diff.
I never really even thought of it.
Oh,
To be
okay.
honest with you.
I
mean,
much for that.
It's in New York, so it's
Kind of cheat code.
a little bit.
Is that a cheat code?
But not really because it's so far away.
Yeah,
it's closer
people-
to Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah, Buffalo is nowhere near where it's
See,
quote unquote popular.
I'm gonna tell you, I don't know the.
It's right where Niagara Falls is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't.
It's like
I'm not hip to the Buffalo area at
geography.
all. Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, if population is how you compare it to ours and how much bigger ours is compared to theirs,
Right.
that's impressive.
Yeah.
Considering nobody has made it big in rap from here.
Right.
Now, we do have people that have produced, executives, R&B artists, things
Legendary
of that
R&B artists.
Yeah, that pop artists.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we don't have that rap artist from Indianapolis, Indiana. So I mean, I guess they get some P's for that. You know, I just never really thought of it.
What jumped out to me was the population size, because
me too, actually
we hear that a lot. Man, there's not that much opportunity. There's only so much opportunity in the Midwest, or we've had those we grew up having those conversations. So when I saw the numbers, it was kind of staggering, because that is a huge difference.
The thing about them is though, is they built a formula that will work anywhere as long as they have a following. Because
That's
I mean, they dropped albums, and this is before everything really went out the window as far as selling a physical copy and things of that nature.
Right.
They were dropping limited copies. Then they would drop
expensive
like a shirt,
sweaters.
shirt, sweatshirt to go with it. So it was like they created a movement essentially. I mean, because if you consider it back in the day, Wu-Tang Clan being from Staten Island, nobody really made it from Staten Island out of New York City. But it was their wave and how they came in and how they packaged it. So
I agree with you with the wave. I agree with you on the packaging. I just think with Staten Island, that ferry ride is a little different.
It's one of the boroughs.
You know what I'm saying?
Very adjacent.
Yeah. But you're still right in terms, they still earned it and built the wave. I'm just saying that ferry ride is a little different versus, you know what I'm saying? Because they're really, when they say upstate, they're really upstate. What you think, Lone? Just in terms of comparison, is that staggering to you?
No, it is super impressive, because, I mean, I've done a lot of stuff here in the music community here in Indianapolis, and, even when we were doing the build, for like 3 years, like community building and all that, trying to tackle some of these artist related issues. And it's crazy. I mean, you said 800,000, but if we talk about the whole metropolitan area, it's over 2 million.
Yeah, I'm
you know what I mean?
Strictly city.
Or, like
you're right.
It's actually, it's interesting.
And this is 2019 now, so I don't know.
But it's still probably pretty similar. I think Indianapolis
is
is still around that. I think it was like 850,000, somewhere around there, I think. But now that's crazy. I think so the kind of the statement was kind of around like people should appreciate Buffalo for being able to build out.
Yeah, that they came from there and were able to build such a successful brand.
Something small, and I do think that is something. I don't know if that's. I guess realistically, that is something that should be looked at from artists. At how you can work together, build your own thing, and spiral upward. They do have their own sound. I feel like if they could have pretty much done that pretty much anywhere, I think probably. Well, I think Buffalo adds a little bit of grit and grime to it. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's authentic, because we know Conway's story. We know all of their stories, actually. So,
but there's no other like artistic sound that I can think of coming out of Buffalo.
Only other person I know out of Buffalo is like, I think Rick James.
Rick James is out there, right? Yeah. I saw a video. I recently saw an interview with him. But Indianapolis has got like, we're kind of in Indiana in general, but mainly Indianapolis, we're just like a collection of a whole bunch of different styles and sounds. Like we have
I've always said that.
We kind of have like there's like some Memphis type feel to us, but then we got a little bit of the Chicago that bleeds in, multiple sides of the Chicago,
South.
Definitely South, but
East Coast too.
But it's mostly like kind of like the Memphis type, feel mixed with like, I almost want to say like do or die type style.
No, you're right.
But
no, you're right.
I don't know. I don't think Indianapolis, us in general, and I don't want to have this conversation just about Indianapolis, but I don't think that we really have a distinct sound. When you think of Buffalo now, you think of Griselda.
Yeah.
We don't really have that. And even when you talk about Freddie Gibbs, he don't even claim Indiana.
That's
true.
That's true.
It's not even here.
People have a unique dialect, I would say, here. Slang words that I've even heard people in Atlanta say the same stuff that we say here, and I don't think that we got it from Atlanta.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That part.
Yeah.
It's more so like we kind of influence them in certain lingo and wordplay that they do. Just common everyday conversation, not necessarily rap, but yeah.
I agree with that.
I don't see though. I mean, there are a few artists that I think about of Indianapolis, and I think that embody Indianapolis.
Yeah.
You know, like Maxie.
Yeah.
And stuff like,
Yeah.
you know, like I think, okay, yeah,
Like Tony Cleveland.
Yeah, I can see that too. But there are a handful of artists where I'm just like, yeah, they seem to embody Indianapolis as a sound. It just hasn't caught on as like this big thing.
Yeah. I can dig it. Jay Moore, what you think, man?
Well, I think one of the things that makes it's almost like any other place in the country to where they have that first artist or artists, if you will, that break.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, Buffalo. You know, it's kind of like, you know, because we talk about Memphis and they've always had, you know, their scene going back into the early 90s. You know, they've had their a specific sound that was bubbling, and then it really hit once, you know, 8-Ball and MJG blew up.
It's still
you know, 𝗲𝗲. You know, I don't know if 𝗲𝗲's from Memphis. I can't remember.
I gotta look that.
But I just remember there was a nice Memphis moment, and then there was a Houston.
It was definitely Suave House.
Yeah,
Facts.
but then and then it was just like, you know, Houston. You know, Ghetto Boys, and then like, you know, at one point it seemed like everybody was coming from
Memphis,
from Houston.
Memphis,
you know,
𝗲𝗲.
and I can say you know, at one point Chicago was flyover. You know, and then, you know, you had Common, you had Twista, and then of course when Kanye West hit, it was like, okay, let's go ahead and see if we can find somebody for else. We'll see if there's another one in there.
Yeah.
You know, just
St. Louis.
just the same way. Like
St.
I remember
Louis.
at one point, once Nelly sold 10 million records, they're like, even if we can just get a piece of that. Let's get, I mean, they signed so many groups and artists out of St. Louis. It was crazy, and there was several of them that actually, you know, made a little noise. It wasn't a sustained movement.
Because Chingy was after Nelly and them, right?
You know, but he was in a group. I remember he was in a group called Out of Order, and then you know you had Jaquan come.
I forgot about Jaquan. He had a little run.
Pretty Ricky dude. What was his name?
Pretty Ricky. Oh, Pretty Willie.
Pretty Willie.
Yeah, he's known as P-Dub now. He's
Okay.
rapping on the Christian circuit.
He Christian.
Well, you know how
positive
it is.
name change.
Yeah. You know how it is. Sometimes when the devil ain't paying right, you got to see what God got for you.
Okay.
Mace did. Multiple
And then
times.
even we had a female artist, Ebony Eyes, who had a national look. You know, there were several people that came along. It wasn't a sustained movement. So what's happening in Buffalo, on their own terms, they have a sustained movement. You know, and
is Pounds from there?
Shout out to Spools. He put me on Pounds, but I'm not sure if he's from.
I'll have to look that up.
I'm not sure if he's from that area.
That's what makes the whole Buffalo Kids movement so impressive. Is like it wasn't a flash in the pan. You know, we're
the
still
producers from there, Derringer, I believe.
Yeah, they all from that area.
So
And
we're
then,
still here. Is this so? It should give hope to anybody in a small market that, hey, you know, if you got a sound and you're willing to stick with it and be consistent, you know, you could put your, you know, you never know. It could be somebody coming out of Tacoma, Washington next. You know, something crazy like that.
I'm waiting on Warhack to go in here.
Oh man, what happened? Are they still putting
Not
out
a sustained movement?
They had a wave, man.
Okay, well we gotta check
Once
on
again,
them. We used to watch.
waves are not
It
sustained.
wasn't a good wave.
Nah, we gotta check on them though, because I ain't heard nothing in a while. They probably got a nice catalog.
You know, but it's just like, oh, there are so many cities that, you know, you just never know. Somebody will come out of, and it's like they got a whole crew, and it'll wind up being something incredible. It'll be like, oh, I didn't know they had all this talent. And
nobody else came out of Staten Island.
Yeah,
no, Pete Davidson.
Hey, I see what you did. Shout out to Smooth, who's in the chat. Jack Harlow is from Louisville.
Right.
Okay.
Louisville making a little noise though, because I mean they had what's his name, Bryson Tiller.
Is he from there too?
He's from Louisville,
and their population is at a little over 600.
Yeah, you know.
So,
but even you had back in the day, MC Breed was from Flint, Michigan.
True. But no, the thing about Griselda,
the Dayton family back in the day.
Yeah,
I forgot about the Dayton family.
FBI,
great name. But with Griselda, I want to see who comes next. Is it going to be it cut from that cloth, or is it going to be another pocket of?
Well, they've already started introducing more artists.
Yeah, I know Conway has an artist, a young lady that raps under his imprint. And then I know Benny has a Black Soprano family. He's got some of his homies that he's bringing up. So, no, I mean, I just think that's impressive. Shout out to them for figuring out, you know, how to carve a niche and make a wave.
They made it look fly, though.
They did make it look fly.
When you make it look fly, people want to be a part of it.
Facts.
And it's like it draws people. It draws that attention.
Yeah.
And they can actually rap. So
Yeah, that helps.
That helps.
That's crazy. We were like, oh yeah, they can rap.
Oh,
That
they
helps.
rap well too. Yeah.
Just make sure you're paying your engineer, you know.
Gotta pay your engineer, man.
You got it. That's first and foremost.
Give people their credits.
Yeah, pay the people
Don't
who
be out here dropping albums, mixtapes, whatever, and
Rome Streets is about to drop.
not paying. That's just not cool.
You're talking about Armani Caesar.
That's her name.
Armani Caesar.
Armani. What? No, Armani Caesar is with them, but there's another young lady that's on Conway's imprint that's separate from Griselda. I can't think of her
Keisha
name.
Plum.
That might be her name. Yeah,
I'm not hip.
she can rap though. I can't remember her name, but every video I see, she be getting busy. He took her over overseas on tour with him. So shout out to Conway for trying to expand his brand. I can dig it. They still Griselda, like Benny said in the interview, but you can tell they're trying to expand a little bit. So salute to them. All right, let's go to the next topic here. This list is, you know how we do lists and we rank. We're gonna
How do we do the lists?
talk about them.
Okay.
But we rank them as well. Starting to rank them if they're trash or not. That's new, Long. Cut it out.
I'm just, I'm picking up on your
Stop, man.
your every episode lingo. You know how we do lists.
That's what we do. We just add a little something to it. Cut it out. Now Red August co-signing.
It's true.
Lost my train of thought. Okay, here we go.
It's true.
See the list. 𝗀𝗱. See 16 things hip hop fans need to get over in 2022.
I don't wanna.
You gonna get this
I
work.
don't even know what's
You gonna
on
get
here.
this
I'm
work.
just talking.
So these are things that hip hop fans need to just go ahead and get over because it's not gonna stop. First on the list, Lil Nas X and Doja Cat being rappers. They're saying get over it.
Yeah,
'cause that's just what it is.
Yeah, you can be a rapper.
Yeah. You'll be a pop
You may not
star
be an
too.
MC, but you can be a rapper.
Yeah, you can be
That
a pop
part.
star rapper. That's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
That part, okay.
if you're doing the rapidy raps.
So far, so good. All right, rappers with lil names.
I mean, that's never gonna stop.
yeah, not too.
I feel like there needs to be like a graduation step somewhere in there, though.
Where you become big or just your name.
Maybe. So we know where they're at with their career. I don't know.
Okay.
Like Wayne at some point in time just became, like he still goes by Lil Wayne, but people call him Wayne.
Yeah, Wayne.
Shout out-
Tucci.
You know?
So,
like-
is it Big Baby when he graduates?
Just like
from Lil Baby.
when Bow Wow decided he was going to graduate from being Lil Bow Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't work too well.
Yeah, it was like, dude, Lil Bow Wow had the hits. You better hold on to that.
Jay Moore, were you more? Did you look at him differently? Was he more aggressive? Were you scared of him as Bow Wow versus Lil Bow Wow?
I don't think anybody is scared of Bow Wow, Lil Bow Wow, Shad Moss, whoever.
Okay.
They're not. This is not a scary individual.
Okay.
But that's okay because he's not supposed to be scary.
Yeah.
Nah, with the name Bow Wow.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Boogie Woogie.
Ghost noise.
Boogie Woogie.
All right, man. TikTok's relevance in hip hop.
To get over it.
Well, just to basically realize that it's here to stay and this is what it's going to be and
it's
the
here-
challenges
yeah.
aren't going anywhere and all that stuff is there.
Here to stay for now.
Oh, you think it's just for now?
I mean, all social platforms have their
They have a wave.
come and go type moment.
Peaks and valleys.
MySpace was the truth.
Remember Vine?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it wasn't.
Yeah.
Somebody cut the vine. But I think TikTok's
It says TikTok is taking the U.S. and beyond by storm,
yeah.
and that trend has touched, and that trend has also touched the music industry.
Yeah,
Eli
if you're
gonna buy
not,
it.
if you're not on TikTok and you're a musician and you a bazillion people don't know you, you kind of messing up.
Yeah.
You're doing yourself a
I'm with you when
disservice.
you're right.
Figure out how to put content on there.
I'm with you when you're right. All right, let's keep going. All right, now they get Bobby Smurder's dance moves.
Hey man, let that man live his life. If that's how he want to dance,
I don't even know what
honestly
they look
don't
like.
care.
I don't even know what they look like.
Nah, this ain't really.
Yeah. I don't think anybody was. Yeah, no, come on.
People was trying to get at him about having some suspect dance moves here and there. I guess I did see a video about that, but
Man,
ain't bother. I don't care.
you want to
Yeah.
get up there and do whatever you want to do. Well, shit,
Look, he did his time.
He's happy to be.
check that.
Yeah. So let that man do what he want to do. All right, thinking homophobia is acceptable.
I think we are.
I mean, that's probably a national. That ain't just
Just
the
rap.
hip hop.
Yeah,
Let's
but
not do that.
but Yeah.
It comes up in hip hop though.
Still,
up,
all
still.
the time, still, yeah.
Yeah, but we haven't heard any. We haven't let him. I haven't heard a maggot fly in
Been a minute.
in hip hop, even in the hardcore side, in a long time. Everybody knows that's just unacceptable.
Yeah.
Yerp.
Yeah. I'm picking on hip hop on that one.
Okay. Melodic rappers gaining popularity.
We've been over that. Like, it's cool.
Yeah.
Like, that's.
I mean, that's actually what every time you turn around, somebody singing with auto tune and over, you know, a nice sample or something. Everything is melodic at this point.
That, you know,
Yeah, it's been that way.
The rappers, the actual rappers stand out
was
now.
doing that a whole lot.
You know, y'all still want to stick with the boom bap. I get it, but you know,
I'm in between on that one.
Yo, the 𝐀𝐿𝐺s was doing it.
Yeah, I mean,
Lauren could sing though.
There's one thing to like,
and not Wyclef.
There's one thing to like use the melodic elements to enhance what you're doing, and it's another just to just get on there and say anything and just have somebody hit the auto tune button.
He ain't lying there.
There's a big difference in using real tune and.
Yeah, well, Jay tried to kill auto tune.
Hey, can't you fix this?
Future didn't listen.
Can't you fix this? Future did not listen. Yeah, I just from a standpoint of the list, I just know it's here.
No, it is.
It's gonna be here.
That ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, that's gonna be around. All right. The amount of samples in modern hip hop.
What?
So
who wrote this?
Who runs XXL?
So
now?
let me read the first part and see if this helps. It says rap was built on sampling, so the aspect of the genre isn't going anywhere.
Okay.
Drill has become very popular, and it's now beginning to be full of songs with samples from R&B hits from the 90s and other sources. This is true.
Sample whatever you want.
So they just saying pretty much just know that Jodeci flips and
Ryan and Jodeci pulling that pistol out on somebody.
I'll tell you one thing that is still semi frowned upon.
High five flips
is when you sample a song that is sampling something. That's a little weird. I'm not too hip on that.
Sampling say it again for him.
Sampling.
Yeah. Like if you
I know what you mean.
If you sample a record, and I'm like, ooh, I like the way he sampled it. Then I've sampled what you're doing. That's still a little bit. I might be a little bit of an old head in that aspect.
In that.
Yeah, go.
Because these flips that they're talking about, be clear.
Oh no, I'm a new old head. That means I'm not old.
The flips that they're talking about are the whole song.
Yeah. Like the Ghostface song where he rapped over the whole song.
I mean, with some drums and maybe a chop.
No,
it ain't
he
that
just
bad.
rapped
now.
over the song.
It ain't that bad.
Drums on that.
It ain't that bad. But
it was like a whole woman singing behind him.
if you put, you know, a Jodeci record on, put some trap drums underneath it, and maybe make a couple edits, that's pretty much it.
Yeah,
and they'll filter it and just
it's whatever.
Let it rock. So
put
those that appreciate
East Coast style drill drums on it.
Bro, I didn't even realize this. How many forms of drill is it now? You got the overseas version. I know what was in Chicago.
How many forms of hip hop are there now?
Yeah.
Same.
I mean, they got UK drill, Irish drill.
Don't frown on the Icelandic.
They got Icelandic drill?
Probably.
How that sound?
West African drill.
I don't know. I don't speak Icelandic.
No. West Africa? You said what?
Oh, the
West
drill
African
scene in
drill?
Africa is wild.
Oh, they lit like that?
Yeah. Shout out to there's a record called Sore.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that the remix, it kind of goes hard. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. All right. Duly noted. I was asleep.
That's the point of drill. For the beats to go hard.
It is. Yeah, they be slapping. All right. So Tyler the Creator's growing superstardom.
Who's mad at that?
You're weird if you don't
nobody
like Tyler.
mad at that, but
DJ Khaled. Nobody cares, but
and I enjoy every time he gets mad at anybody else being successful.
Yeah,
it just brings joy.
Too many, all those people watching that mysterious show.
Mysterious.
I make records for people
that mysterious album.
I make records for people that
I'm still
listen
mad
to it in their cars.
No, I'm not mad. I still think it's hilarious that he called his music mysterious.
Yo, but when he was saying that though, he was so serious. Like they actually listened to it like in their cars and in the barbershop. I'm like,
it's mysterious.
Mysterious music.
It's still mid though. 65 songs, 112 features, 3 good songs. Cut it out. All right, older rap heads versus younger rap heads. The feud.
That's always going to be there. So,
unfortunately,
look because there's a 17-year-old here somewhere like, man, I don't know why you old heads like that Future so much.
Yeah. Talk about
like that's where we are. Like that's how quickly.
And I'm like, I feel you, young man.
That's exactly what I said. Yeah, young fella got a point there. It says the solution is acceptance on both ends.
For sure.
Rap will always evolve and sound different. As
I just accept what's good. I don't accept what's not good.
What's good is most important.
The end.
Yeah. I'm with you when you're right, Lone. All right.
You with me a lot.
You right a lot. That 10% though.
There's none.
There's none. Artists using backing tracks at live shows. I know you hate this.
We're never going to get over that.
Yeah, there has to be a line to
grow up.
Like if you have
Learn
your
the words
ad
to your
libs,
songs.
if you have your ad libs, or you have like some of a verse on there, but not just rapping over your whole joint. That's just whack.
I see it's
garbage.
We see it all the time though. People rap over their original track.
No,
that is not entertainment.
No,
that's not what I paid my bread for.
Anybody can get up there and do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Sally from across the street can do that.
Yeah.
Look, I'm
know
saying
the lyrics.
this.
She don't need to know the lyrics.
This is not videos. Not videos. So this is not
putting on
Soul
the hits.
Train or putting on the hits or American Bandstand.
Nah, man.
No, you actually paid to see this person live. You ought to get a show.
You know, and if you don't know, your lyrics because somebody else wrote them for you, then you got to really just take some time and work on your show.
Because y'all know this happens. Like this is big. We've talked about this before.
Artists that are getting top dollar
to
get up there and know every fourth song or every fourth word of the song, not being able to go through
having
the
the crowd sing the whole thing.
That's one that I'm just not going to agree with.
No, I'm never going to get over that.
Perform. I'm not paying money. I've said this a bazillion times. I'm not paying money to see you dance on stage.
There are people who I will not give an elevated status to because I know that they always rhyme over their own lyrics.
No, I'm with you.
Not a good look.
I'm with you there.
Keep going.
All right, so rappers with more attention-seeking moments than good songs.
Wow.
Why would I get over that? I'm never going to like just let that go.
This one right here is the one because this isn't going anywhere and it's probably going to continue to get worse as more platforms are evolved and pop up. This ain't going nowhere, so you might just have to eat this one, Jay Moore, because it's not going anywhere.
No, I know it's not going anywhere, but
you say you don't have to accept it.
I don't. I can recognize what it is though.
Okay.
Because you can get on and do something goofy, and then all of a sudden, okay, and it can be a part of your rollout. The song better be great. And if the song is not great, it's going to gain no traction. I have watched artists with big budget and big people. I'm not going to name any names because that's how we get in trouble.
I'm gonna name somebody,
but they spent all this money putting stuff out, and when it has no traction. Yeah, and so if you're just somebody who wants to go around and doing Tom Green type stuff, and then say I got a song coming out, and then then people realize the song is trash. You can keep doing that stuff for your little 2 weeks or 15 minutes, but that's all it's going to be. If the actual records aren't there, it's nothing. It's
eventually going to expose.
Even if they put a bunch of money behind it.
Yeah. So you got a name, Terry, before we go to the next one?
Tekashi 69.
Yeah.
Can't stand him.
Man.
Oh well, that's different. I'm talking about.
He's a whole.
It's the same thing though, essentially.
Okay, I'll say and this is unfortunate because I actually like some joints off the record. They put a lot of time and effort into promoting Culture 3 by the Migos.
Oh yeah.
And I liked the record Straightening, but it really didn't stick around. There was a couple other records that I thought could have did something, but once there wasn't a lot of traction there, and it wasn't getting the buzz from even from the DJs who like to dig and find a record that maybe they can break. Culture 3 came and went very, very quickly.
It did. It wasn't a bad album.
Yeah. And like I said, they did a flip of Papa Was a Rolling Stone on there. That I was running it, but didn't nobody else play it.
Yeah. I remember they had a video for that too.
So
that was the first song on the album.
Yeah, it was the opening song. But
that one went.
But
I'm not mad at that.
Compared to the songs, even though I thought Culture 2 wasn't anywhere near what Culture 1 was. Yeah. Still people still run Fight Night. They still run their older stuff more than they run any of their newer stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
there's a lot of artists like that.
And I don't QC or whoever, they put money behind getting Culture 3 to go, and it didn't work.
They didn't let my man Duke Deuce cook though. I'm telling you. All right, the prevalence of deluxe albums, and this is in relation to people like, you know, the Chris Brown theory where he had 150 it felt like songs and just ran up the streams with all the records on. I think that's what they're talking about here. That streaming is dominating how music is received nowadays, and that is changing how albums are being dropped.
Get used to it. It ain't going nowhere.
It ain't going nowhere. All right, did you listen to every song on that Chris Brown? They did.
The Chris Brown wasn't bad.
I don't know if I.
I mean, there's been some
though,
and that's an R&B album though.
I mean, he cold now. He talented. I'm just saying. I don't know.
But you know, even with the deluxes, I mean, I see what the game is. It's like, okay, you put out the album, it loses a little steam, but then you put a couple more songs on it and make it a deluxe. Then it's at the top of those playlists, and you know, it says new release, even though there's only 2. You know,
it's a play.
I get it.
It's a play.
I get
Jasmine
it.
Sullivan did that like a couple months ago.
Silk Sonic
It's
did that.
Yeah,
it's a play. Women rappers taking over.
What? Like, why is this even on the list?
I'm just saying, man. I'm just reading. I'm just.
Who cares?
I'm just reading the list.
I guess some people care.
Get used to it. The popularity of New York's drill scene. Get used to it.
I mean, you can either just like it or not like it.
Yeah, pretty self-explanatory.
I honestly don't even know any drill
I'll
rappers.
be honest.
There's plenty of them.
They really
Pop Smoke is considered a drill rapper.
Is he?
Yeah, but you know what? They really trying to make a push. This, and once again, you can push. They really try to push Fabio.
Oh yeah,
I'm cool.
And
yeah, I'm cool too.
I mean,
They
it's
can't
like
catch no
okay.
traction here.
Yeah,
No, it ain't, is it?
No.
At all. Yeah.
No.
All right, artists taking time between releases.
I mean, come on, man.
Look at Red August.
This is such a trash list. This
I
is
mean,
why,
I told you we've been ranking the list.
This
That's
is why XXL, like, they don't even put out a whole magazine anymore.
They just do trash lists.
Print is dead.
Yeah.
Rappers' girlfriends becoming more popular on social media.
Whose rapper's girlfriend became more
Listen,
popular?
man, I'm just reading the
do they
list.
got examples?
Lil Baby's rumored to be former girlfriend
Who?
Jada 𝗡𝗲.
You can't even say her name.
I don't even know who that is.
Or Moneybagg Yo's girlfriend.
These are probably people that are
That's the only one. No,
more
what's that?
prevalent
No,
to younger cats.
Yeah,
Ari Fletcher.
Yeah, all right, okay.
Yeah, because I remember they said, yeah, Ari's
know her.
coming to so and so club here.
I know
No
her.
club for them. And I was like, I thought it was Ari. I thought it was from Dreamville.
No, Lennox.
Yeah,
Nah,
I thought,
no,
okay,
no.
that's cool. But then I found out it was just some rapper's girlfriend, and people showed up for that. I was like, okay, this is where I felt old.
That's that Instagram dream.
Yeah. Because I'm like, so y'all showed up to see somebody's who
Somebody's
knows
girlfriend.
somebody famous?
Yeah. So you mean to tell me you wasn't trying to get it?
And people was paying top dollar to get in. I was like,
Jay Moore, you wasn't trying to get a bottle to go
Man,
see
no,
his girlfriend sit in the VIP?
I might
Hell
know
no.
somebody famous. How much can
yeah,
I
exactly.
get a hotel?
How much y'all gonna pay to come see me?
Yeah.
Live at the whatever DJ Jay Diff
I know
will
a
be
few
sitting in
famous
VIP
people, sure.
because he know somebody.
I know such and such.
That's funny.
I know him. I got pictures with him on Instagram.
Hey,
$100 a ticket to come
Yeah,
see me.
y'all better know.
Yeah, I'm
better
gonna
know that.
be at Church's Chicken.
Find out about me. Do
Yeah.
your Googles. I know
Church's
people.
Chicken, you say?
Yeah, that's where they're gonna have Terry at in the
I know
back.
people.
Church's Chicken over
I
in the
seen
corner.
Reggie Miller at White Castles when we was younger. Like when they would go do the little spots and sign autographs. I went and got a Reggie Miller autograph in White Castle. How about that?
How about that?
We're gonna see if we could create a whole event around the fact that you met Reggie Miller at the White Castle.
Yeah, that would be kind of fly. Shout out to Reggie. All right, man. Red August, can we shout out our partners real quick, brother?
Is that the last thing we need to get over?
Yeah, that's it. That's the end of the list.
All
man.
right,
It started off.
I'm over this list. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I'm over XXL as an entity at this point.
So we gonna rank.
Staff, record label,
So we
and
gonna
as a crew.
rank this list as trash. Then that's
Yeah.
what y'all saying?
It's about a D.
A
D
D?
minus.
Okay, D minus. J Moore,
I mean, wow, look,
give me a grade, brother. Just
F.
give me- okay.
F. I'm gonna give this list an F.
I think we've had worse. I'm gonna go
You,
D.
and this is like a lot of this stuff should be things I'd be like, no, because I know I'm
'Cause you
old.
mer-
Look, I'm old, but I know the game moves on.
You know, the J Dilla list started off. Well, they started off with a spark, right, and then it ended up being trash. I can't remember. That one was pretty
yeah,
bad.
that was weird.
All right, I'm sorry, Red August.
Thanks to our partners. Dr. Coleman of Coleman Dental is our go-to dentist. He's a longtime Indianapolis arts and music supporter located right in Broad Ripple. Printfinity is a screen printing shop based in Indianapolis, owned and operated by our own DJ Jay Diff. Our good friends at Indie CD and Vinyl operate one of the best record stores in North America. Shop new and used in their site or visit them in person. And the best way to support the New Old Heads is to visit our Patreon and become a member for as little as $3 a month. All details on newoldheads.com.
All right, we are back. Shout out to our partners. Appreciate you as always. Shout out to the chat. All right, let's
We think we're back.
We think we're back. Yeah. Show us something in the chat if you're still with us, just to confirm that you all are still with us. We would appreciate it. All right, let's get back to our producer talk. Oh, something popped up. That was long, so I think it's working. Maybe.
Looks like it.
Yeah, we know Longevity's in the chat.
I'm here. I'm in the chat.
I am here.
All right, man. Let's get back to our producer list. I was keeping score.
I got the mug pulled up too.
Okay. We left off with Larry Smith. I got a text too. Shout out to my man Pete Sake. Jay Moore, he said you were throwing tens around a lot for Larry Smith.
I was.
He tied that to your fandom with Ice-T as well.
That has nothing to do with Ice-T.
But it kind of did.
He tied it in pretty well.
One thing if I was like, I fought super hard for you. Make sure you get Africa Islam on the no.
If you would have heard him explain it though, it kind of tied in rather well because you threw out like 12 tens.
You're like, you know what? 10.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't mad. We honest on the list.
That's why there's an aggregate. That's why there's 5 of us doing this.
Absolutely.
So it might be able to balance out my 10.
Be clear though, his 8 is a lot of that's from you, brother.
All right, that's fine.
I ain't mad at you though.
I said what I said.
You said, and I see you ain't backing off.
Not really though. I mean, like if we're looking at it, he gave him an 8.8, but you know. Terry gave him an 8. I gave him a 7.7. You gave him a 7.6.
I did, yeah.
So that's super up there with everybody else.
All right, Lone. My
I can do this. Yeah, just pull it up. We can talk Justice League.
Yeah. So are you going to tally? You going?
I can do it.
All right. So let's start off with.
You got Wikipedia pulled up?
Yeah, I can pull it up. We pretty much know.
It was at the bottom. It should be good.
Let me see. Let me get my connection. What is going on here?
I'm good. I got it here. So Justice League.
Yes.
The Justice League is just undeniably some of the illest composers ever. Never knew that until right now.
They're pretty
American
good.
record production team composed of producers and instrumentalists from Tampa, Florida. Eric Rook Ortiz and Kevin Corleone Crow.
Nice name.
Crow and Kenneth Bartholomew.
Wow. Yeah.
I may have butchered the last one. Bartholomew.
You did. It's all right.
Bartholomew.
He's getting his practice in.
Bartholomew. I think that's Italian. I don't even know. But production credits. All right. So this is all over the place for Justice League. Let's see. Young Jeezy, Let's Get It. Thug Motivation 101. He produced Don't Get Caught. Jules Santana. He produced Rumble, Young Man. Rumble. 2006. J.R. Ryder. Shauna, Sharifa, Young Jeezy, Bury Me a G, Young Jeezy, Weejuk, Pyra B, baby.
Stop doing this.
Weejuk.
No? Okay. I'm trying to add some flavor to it, you know?
No.
Plies, 100% real. Yep. The Game Feels Good. Let's see, 2007, we up to Rico Love, The Fifth Element.
100% real. Yep.
Jay Holiday, not sure who that person is.
That's R&B.
Yeah.
Okay, I figured.
That was a good album.
If you got like a name and a dot, normally you're.
That's some heat though. I ain't gonna.
Young
lie.
Buck, Bust Your Head. Young Buck, Do It Myself. Lil Scrappy.
All right, man. Let me. I got
to money. No, I think I'm doing a great job here.
Yeah, let him go in there and cook.
Two Pistols, Death Before Dishonor. You guys hip to them?
I do remember Two Pistols.
I'm not hip. BG2 Hood to Be Hollywood. Big Country King. Let's kind of fast forward it. Certified.
Big
Dave
Country
Young,
King.
Jackie Chain, not
You should have
Jackie
said
Chan.
when he's my turn to eat.
Rick Ross, Trilla. He produced. They produced the
Okay.
Maybach now we get into the
Maybach
heat.
music with Jay-Z, Billionaire Luxury Tax.
Yeah, there we
Maybach
go.
music. All the Maybach music.
Young
changed.
Jeezy, rock song, Young Jeezy, wordplay, done it all. Let's go to 2009. Maybach Music 2. Magnificent.
Fire.
Okay,
Yacht
there we
Club. Rich Off Cocaine.
Yep.
Mano, Here Comes Trouble. Fabulous Feels Like I'm Back. Ghostface Killer's Guest House with Fabulous. Donis, remember Donis? Man, where'd he go? Where'd he go?
They made
call on that.
I think he was a top freshman.
He was, I think, actually. Yeah, Wale, Attention Deficit.
That was a good album.
Gucci Mane, The State vs. Roderick Davis. He produced a couple off that. BG, wait, hold on. What? BG again? I think they messed that up. Lil Scrappy, The Grussel. Addicted to Money and the remix. Lil Wayne Rebirth. He did Runnin', Knockout, Girls Forever. Did Drake's Zone, Baby Come With Me. Paris Morton Music. Chaos. Shouts to Chaos. Did Faith featuring Drake. Trina, Be Myself. Plies, Rob Myself. All I Know, My Girl Bun B Trilogy, Trillionaire. Okay, Laws. Shout to Laws. He disappeared too.
He sure did.
Laws was dope though.
He really was. We got a picture with him back at A3C a while ago.
Laws was dope.
Rick Ross, Teflon Donnie did I'm Not a Star. Maybach Music, number 3. Aston Martin Music. Big Remo. Shouts to Big Remo from like Jamla.
Mm-hmm.
Lloyd Banks, Keisha Cole, Candy, Ty, or T.I. He did a pledge allegiance to the swag. Ace Hood. Okay. Body to Body, Tech 9. So he's kind of all over the place here, really.
Yeah.
And if you go down to
J-Rock, Yellow Wolf, Young Jeezy, Mobb Deep, Rick Ross, MGK, Currency, El Varner, Nas, No Introduction, Rick Ross, Maybach. How many Maybach musics are there?
all of them fire though.
All right, 4.
All of them
16,
fire.
10 Jesus Pieces, Triple Beam Dreams, Slaughterhouse, Yeah Talking, DJ Khaled, Hip Hop, featuring Scarface, Nas and DJ Premier, Slaughterhouse, The Other Side, more Maybach music, more 2 Chainz, more Rick Ross, GQ from Jamla, K. Michelle, Estelle, MGK, Rick Ross, Black Dollar. He's really kind of known for his Rick Ross stuff.
Yeah.
Terminology.
High level.
So
high
Terminology, he went underground even more. From Lloyd, Raekwon, Royce da 5'9", Wiz Khalifa. We're all over the place here. Rick Ross again. Drake did Paris Morton Music. 4 Eyes. Shouts to 4 Eyes. 4 Eyes is from Atlanta, I believe.
Conway.
Busy Crook. What else we have? Yeah, Conway, God Don't Make Mistakes. He did So Much Love. And then he's got some upcoming stuffs too. Nipsey Hussle has a project coming up.
You know they was going to find some.
They're going to find a way.
Leftover verses.
I don't know.
Patch them.
Yeah. Well,
But no, man, they
pretty thorough, if you
they
would.
got heat.
He's got a bunch of awards here. He's got some Billboard stuff and some Grammy stuff. So
Yeah, as a collective, they nasty. Collective.
all right,
All right, man, let's get it started. Versatility. How versatile are the hip hop records?
Nope. First is influence, impact on
I
peers
didn't even
and
scroll over all the way. My
upcoming
bad.
producers.
My bad. Good catch.
Impact,
Impact on peers.
7.
I'm gonna do 7 too.
6.
I'm gonna go 6. I forgot he.
I seem disappointed when
What'd you guys say?
the vote.
What'd you guys say?
I had 6.
I said 6.
All right. I have a
Wow.
7. Versatility.
Oh, how versatile are the hip hop records?
8.
And they all over the place. I'm with the 8.
I'll give him an 8.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 8 only because they mostly sound similar.
You sure?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do 7.
Nice.
I'm gonna do 7. Yeah, I can.
Tell when somebody got a microphone.
Yeah. Collaborators.
Different hip hop styles of artists, producer works.
All over the place. I got to give him an 8.
I'm gonna go 9.
I'm 9 on this one because they everywhere.
Right. Hit making.
Big hits and cult classics from the producers.
I'll give him a 7.
I'll go 8.
I'm 8 on that one because they got big records.
Hey, he's got some big records.
They got some big records.
8 it is.
Consistency of quality material release. I'm going to 9 because the stuff that they put out, I rarely hear anything where I'm like, they're off.
We saw Rick Ross stuff that sounds great.
Yeah, the other stuff.
That's true.
I'm gotta go 6.
I'm gonna go 9 from what I done heard.
The stuff they got really high highs, and then there's
I'll do
a
8.
chunk of mid, and then there's some
Ocho.
stuff I don't care about at all.
Okay,
I'm going to go 8.
I'll do 8. Knew it. Planning it. Body of work.
How great is their overall body of work?
7.
I'm gonna go 8.
I think I'm gonna do 8 too. Final product.
How often are the songs great from his beats or their beats?
They be lacing Rick, man.
I'm telling you, man, it's high quality, man.
Let's go 7. I go 7.
I'm gonna go 8 on that.
I go 8.
All right. I'll just do 8. Melodic elements in the song, samples and or original.
9.
They pick great samples and play over the top of them as well.
They be well instrumentated, if that's even a word.
We're gonna roll. We're gonna roll with it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm gonna go 9 with that.
Got Terry.
9.
I'll do 8. And drums. How great is the drum programming?
Their drums are dope to me. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go 9 because they have a lot of live drums. They have a lot of live drums that adds to their records.
Yeah, 8.
I'll give them an 8.
Total final 7.7.
Okay.
Signing off about the same as Soundwave. Larry Smith, Larry Hoover. Still up there up top, below Farrell, and by Farrell I mean Pharrell. Sorry, I need to stop calling him Farrell. Pharrell. Next we have Mr. Bink.
All right, so Bink.
Yeah, let's give him the math on Bink.
Yeah.
First of all, the fact that he's starting off
Blackstreet
with Blackstreet, different.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter
Don't leave.
Doesn't matter for our list.
That's an awesome song.
Man,
I didn't know he had anything to do with that.
Co-produced with Teddy Riley.
I had no idea.
702, but we can do Lost Boys, yeah. Lost Boys.
That was a terrible album.
Crumb Snatcher.
Remember that, Jay Moore?
I actually do.
Okay.
Tevin Campbell. A+.
I remember A+.
Shandozia. Coco Corrupt. The Streets is a Mother.
Which songs off there?
Trilogy and Girls All Pause.
Yeah. Ooh, those are 2 bangers.
Those are heat.
Yeah.
You got Golden Arms. I remember the song Bizarre. That was like one of the only good songs on there.
That was a banger.
Will Cease and Desist. The Wonderful World of Seas.
He's a Leo.
Long Time Coming and Play Around. Don't remember that.
I remember Playing Around.
Tamia, sir.
I knew he was
messing up that woman name.
Yeah, don't mess up Tamia.
Don't have Grant Hill coming in here.
Come in.
Tamia. Torrey Carter.
It ain't.
Yeah.
Tamia.
Lil Mo.
What?
Lil Mo. Any Given Sunday soundtrack. Missy Elliott. Who you gonna call? Ghostbuster.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Oh, The Truth.
Beanie Siegel.
Raw and Uncut. Ride for my.
Ooh.
Now we getting into it.
Yeah.
The Dynasty. 1-900 Hustlers.
Whoa.
That's tough.
You, Me, Him, Her.
Yeah,
Prodigy.
tough.
HNIC.
Rock That. Shh.
That's tough.
Yeah, Mystical. Let's Get Ready.
Mystical Fever.
AZ. 9 Lives. The Real with Beanie Siegel.
Angie Martinez.
Yeah, Angie Martinez. Unreleased track. The last song on Saga Continues for Bad Boy with Diddy.
Ooh, here we go, right here.
Blueprint, Ruler's Back, All I Need. Blueprint, Mama Loves Me.
Wow.
Those are tough.
Who Love
You. Let's see. Cuckoo Cow.
Hold on. Which 𝐀𝐿 song?
Freak Nasty.
Oh, okay.
That was your ringtone.
No, indeed, it wasn't.
Ya. Get the hell on with that.
If you just said my projects, I'd have been like, this dude is the greatest of all time.
Fat Joe, tell us one still
Tell him
envy.
what that song was again, Lone.
Yeah. No, we gonna wait. I don't care if you got some in your mouth or not. We gonna wait. What's the name of that again?
Get the hell on with that.
Well, that's on Jose, so I don't know if they pronounce it like
Jealous One Still Envy.
Yeah. Mr. Cheeks, Lights, Camera, Action.
Oh, there we go.
Okay,
That's
that's a big
big.
hit.
Gotta skip over Nate, rest in peace.
Faith.
Eve,
Ride Away.
Why
Right
you
away.
skip over Nate?
I mean,
R&B.
singing. Yeah.
All right.
Exhibit.
Still fool with Nate. Exhibit.
Man versus Machina.
Boot Camp
Gambler.
Click. That's tough.
There's a
Legend of Liquid Swords. He had a couple on there.
Silent Animal Planet. Animal Planet.
Fuji Rap.
Okay, some lots of versatility here.
Yeah, barbershop soundtrack with P. Diddy.
He's going from like 𝗏𝗄 to Mr. Cheeks. That's
That's on the barbershop soundtrack.
Yeah, barbershop soundtrack.
P. Diddy and we.
Oh, that was a banger.
State Property Chain Gang, Rolling Down the Freeway. Now, Philadelphia Freeway is one of my favorite albums. All My Life, the beat for All My Life is one of my favorite beats ever.
Yeah.
Victim of the Ghetto, those beats are crazy.
Yeah.
High points for that.
He's got some stuff with Loon.
Hey, dude. Okay.
Got 4 records off Mr. Cheeks. Back again.
I see commercials like it sounds like these are commercials, 90s commercials.
Dave Hollister, Real Talk, never gonna change. Co-produced by Taiwan Walker.
Bow Wow,
Taekwon,
look at Jay Moore getting scared. Bow Wow, Follow Me.
Follow Me.
Jin. I remember Jin.
Okay.
Young Gun's Future of the Rock, that was cold.
Wow, he's got a record with copyright.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy. Size 12s, JoJo.
Beanie Siegel, One Shot Deal on The Becoming, that was heat.
Memphis Bleak.
The One with Rihanna, Old Baby with Young Guns.
Memphis Bleak, yeah.
Jaheim.
LL, We're Gonna Make It on Todd Smith.
𝗏𝗄.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's underground.
Got the Statlanna. That should have.
Gift of Gab. Man, all right.
I remember that.
Going down.
Bar Exam Royce, The Dream, that was cold.
Chuck Brown. Cassidy.
Yeah, Bars, I remember that
missed
album.
the game.
Freeway Free at Last, When They Remember, the beat for When They Remember. Oh my goodness.
Oh, he did stuff off $1 Million Backpack by Skills. I have that CD.
Yeah.
Shout out to the beat, and that's a Gladys Knight sample for When They Remember. Crazy. Still Got Love. All his work with Freeway is phenomenal, man. And Jay-Z.
Skills.
I remember Bishop Lamont too.
Africa.
Oh, Bishop Lamont, I feel like was the beta test for Kendrick Lamar.
True. Jay Dilla, Pay J.
So Pay J was interesting because that was like Jay Dilla rapping over producers that he liked beats.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Rick Ross.
We Shining.
Man, Joe Budden.
For You. Cigar Music.
That joint is cold on Rick Ross.
4 Minutes to Lockdown.
Yeah.
Devil in a New Dress. He probably had some sort of
that's big.
Smoke Something from Cypress Hill. More Bishop Lamont. Cassidy, J. Cole, Villamatic, Game, Jamie Foxx, Eric Roberson, Jada Kiss, Rock With Me, Phil Ade. Wow, that's a name.
Yeah.
It's a blog era name. Currency, What It Look Like, Paper.
That song is cold. What It Look Like with Wale is cold.
Busta Rhyme, Grind Real Slow, Keisha Cole, Freeway, more Freeway.
Yeah, man, him and Freeway got
Fat Joe, to be announced. Pride and Joy. Oh, that's 2012. It's still to be announced. Pusha T, I Am Forgiven.
Jodeci Freestyle from Drake. That's cold.
Mac Wilds, More Paper, 𝗏𝗄, Rick Ross, Nipsey Hussle, Respect Your Passion, unreleased. Dr. Dre, Compton, It's All on Me, Rick Ross, Santorini.
Santorini, Greece.
That's fire.
That
man.
crazy.
Game Ain't Based on Sympathy.
Scientology, all those beats are cold, man.
Swivel from Dreamville. Drake, You Only Live Twice. AZ did 3 off Do or Die 2.
Okay.
Just For You was crazy. Like that AZ
was one of your favorite albums.
Oh
last
yeah,
year.
that was record.
That AZ was very good. I think it was slept on.
And he co-produced Black Privilege
On that Grand Theft Auto. Yeah. So this guy is legit, man. He's one of my personal favorites. I might be biased, but
he's a feller.
He's definitely a feller. All right, let me scroll back over so I don't get to read
Influence.
number 3.
Impact on peers.
He's been around for quite some time. Still doing it at a high level.
I'm going to do 8.
Yeah, I was going to go 8 myself.
7.
I'm in for 8.
Red, we'll have to come back to. I'll just have him fill it out. Versatility.
He's got some good
8.
verses.
He got some range, man. I'm going to go 8.
Yeah. I'm going to go 9. I think
9?
He's super versatile, yeah. Different hip-hop styles of artists, producers, and collaborators. I'm going to go 10. I'm doing 10.
10.
Yeah, I think I'm going to give it 10 on this one, too. Yeah.
Mike, I'm just going to have you fill out those 3.
The Red August 3.
Unless you can just give me numbers on those 3. What'd you say, Terry? 9?
He come out with he talked different in the
Hit
microphone.
making. Big hits and cult classics.
He's got cult classics. I don't know about the big hits.
I'm going to go 8.
go
Yeah,
8. too.
8 is about where I'd be.
I'm a 7 on that.
I need consistency of quality material released.
I'll give
He's
him a
very
9.
consistent. 9. Yeah,
7.
Bink is very consistent.
What do you got, Mike? Mike's?
I'm 9.
Yeah.
Plus,
Okay.
we're talking. There was some stuff
What's some R&B stuff?
R&B there.
Yeah, like-
we just couldn't count.
Body of work. How great is their overall body of work?
9.
Yeah, Bink is up there, man. I'm gonna echo Jay Bohr.
I'm gonna go 8.
Wait, what did Jay say? 9?
I think Red August said. Did you say 9? Okay.
Okay. Anyways, final product. How often are the songs great from their beats?
Man, he
Give him an 8.
yeah, he don't miss. He don't miss too often, man. I'm comfortable with an 8.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give him 8.
Ocho. Melodic elements or samples of melodic.
10.
He picks. Yeah,
I'm sorry, that stuff he gave Ross gives him a 10.
Yeah,
Ross
man.
and the
The
freeway
Jay-Z stuff,
yeah.
man, and the freeway stuff. Yeah, I don't think a 10. I think I'll throw a 10 out.
I'll give him a 9.
I'm gonna go 6. No, I'm joking. I'm gonna do.
I was about to say.
I'm gonna do 9. What'd you say? You say
That'd
9?
be some wild. He'd be like,
Drums.
His drums slap.
9.
9. His drums slap.
Yeah, I'll give him a 9 for that.
And Maja.
9.
Maja. All right, Bink coming in at a crisp 8.6.
Wow.
He jumped Larry Smith. He's in second now, right?
He is in second.
Now it's getting good. We haven't hogtied anybody.
Well,
Because we get into the meat and potatoes.
now we're on to Apollo's Brown and
Do we
Apollo
have-
Brown.
Do we have time to is this one the last one, Red August, or should we?
We can go. That's cool.
Do we want to go? Okay.
Yeah, it's cool.
Now Apollo Brown
It's just
is let's see if I can.
3 minutes.
We may not have
we
enough.
might-
We can do it. We'll
You
be
wanna
all right.
go?
Yeah, we're cool.
All right, Lone
All
says
right.
go.
So this is a straight discog. So he did Skill Trade, Make Do, The Reset, Gas Mask. I don't know any of these. Brown Study, Brown
Dang.
Study with Book Brown. Oh, I think that was his early stuff.
Yeah.
2010 Clouds. He did Daily Bread with Hassan Mackey in 2011. Trophies with OC.
I remember that.
2012, that was dope. Dice Game with Guilty Simpson, 2012. The Brown Tape with Ghostface Killer, 2013. Ugly Heroes, which is him, Red Pill, and Verbal Kent, Ugly in 2013.
Fire.
Cigarette Burns in 2014. 38, 2014. Abrasion Stitched Up with Planet Asia, 2014.
There's heat on there.
Another Ugly Heroes in 2014. Blasphemy with Razcast in 2014, which was dope. Words Paint Pictures with Big Pooh,
Heat.
2015. Grandeur, 2015 was dope too. Everything in Between with Red Pill and Verbal Kent. Again, another Ugly Heroes type of collaboration. The Easy Truth with Sky Zoo in 2016.
Heat.
Anchovies with Planet Asia 2017.
Heat.
No Question with Locksmith 2018. That is good. That is
Yep.
fire. Mona Lisa with Joel Ortiz 2018. Sincerely Detroit 2019. Che Noir As God Intended 2020. That's good. He's got Lovesick with Raheem Devon.
That one is. If y'all haven't checked that one
I
out,
haven't
check
heard
that one
yet,
out.
yeah. Stitched
Yeah.
Up and Shaken with Planet Asia against Sudine and Guilty Simpson 2021. And
Yep.
then Blacklight with Stolly in 2021.
That
So-
Stolly is tough.
And Apollo Brown is
I do
more
like
so
that Stolly
known
album.
for his producer projects with other artists,
Agreed.
like full ones. So,
Agreed.
He doesn't do a lot of one-offs, so
not a ton.
I'm familiar with his style. He's
He's ninth wonder consistent.
I was about to say, yeah, he's in that. He's cut from that cloth. That's a good
Cool
comparison.
Edit Pro, Windows XP type guy.
out of Peter Quistegard.
Yep. All right, influence, impact on peers, and upcoming producer.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
5.
6 on that one. Yeah, down low on that one.
Say them
actually
again.
gonna
There's too many
switch
numbers
mine
at the
to
same time.
6 myself, honestly.
I said 5.
Okay. Everybody else? What'd you say, Mike?
I'm sorry, Red August was talking. 6.
Okay, I'm gonna go 5.
We'll see.
Versatility. How versatile are the hip hop records?
Cute when he get on the mic.
7.
5.
5 for me. It's a lot of us in the same cloth.
I think it's all in the same cloth, really. I'm gonna go 4.
Yeah.
Collaborators, different hip hop styles of artists work with.
4.
It's all in,
That's
5.
Yeah, 5, 6, 5.
I'm gonna go 6 only because he's worked with people like Locksmith and then OC. But
I'm not mad at that.
oops, I just accidentally. Big hits, cult classics.
That's like a 4.
3.
Low end, yeah. Low end on that.
Yeah,
you got to be, he's
you're
one of the
right.
guys that you got to be ahead. You got to be
You
ahead
gotta
to
be.
really know.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
No disrespect, because he
no
got some
disrespect,
heat.
But yeah.
I'm going to go 3. Yeah, that's going to hurt him.
I'm gonna go 3, honestly.
Consistent of quality material released.
He's consistent.
I'll give him an 8 there.
Yeah, he's consistent.
go
I'll
8.
go 7. He's consistent.
I'm gonna go 7.
Body of work. How great is their overall body of work?
6.
7.
I'm gonna go 7 as well. Okay. Final product. How often are the songs great from his beats? I'm gonna go 7.
I'm gonna go 6. They're good. He's consistent, but it's good.
I'll say 7.
6.
Melodic elements, samples.
Picks good samples. Picks
Yeah.
good
Say
samples.
6.
6.
I'm gonna go 7. Picks good samples.
Drums.
7.
His drum slap.
5.
His drum slap. I'm gonna go 7. His drum slap. They don't Bink slap, but they slap.
7. All right. 5.7 as a total. And that will be that. Hey, so far he is clocking as second to the bottom.
What we got next week?
Next week we have Ant Banks, Daz Dillinger, and Lex Luger.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Going out west.
How about that?
I mean, maybe DJ Mustard if we got time. He got hit. He got records.
You know what Mustard's real first name is?
Dijon.
Isn't that
Isn't
incredible?
that brilliant? Just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. All right, man. So that's going to do it for this episode. We appreciate the support as always. Shout out to the chat. All the education you need this year will be worldheads.com. We appreciate the support as always. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Yeah.
Yeah.